What the heck? Fanatics, Chicago, the Blackhawks, whatever. They've created probably one of the best jerseys I've ever seen in my life. What's going on, you guys? How's it going? Welcome back. Today's video, we are taking a look at the Chicago Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey that was actually leaked last night. Happened quite late last night, so wasn't even able to make a video until now. But I definitely want to dive in and take a look at this. I don't think this thing's been like 100% agreed upon, but I'm pretty sure it's like almost 100% that this is what's going to happen. What's also exciting about that is that means we should probably be seeing, at least I guess, some Chicago or some St. Louis Blues jersey leaks here soon, which is also super exciting. The Blues are my favorite, or my second favorite team, so I'm always pumped to see their jerseys, especially Winter Classic. They always seem to kill it. But we're going to dive in, take a look at this. This is actually probably, I think, the first actual Fanatics made jersey. So it's like Fanatics, if they help design it with the Chicago Blackhawks, this is their first actual one. It's not Fanatics making Adidas design jersey. This is Fanatics' first time helping design a jersey. And I mean, spoiler, but they've absolutely killed it. Let's pull it up on the screen here. The first photo, I have 3 photos, but the other 2 are like up close photos. This one I have here on my phone is of the whole entire jersey. So let's just break it down right off the bat. And they went with red instead of black. I kind of was like a little bit upset when I heard that the jersey was going to be red, just because I loved the other Blackhawks Winter Classic jersey so much, the black and white one, that I was kind of hoping we were going to get something along those lines. So I was a little disappointed that it was red. After seeing it though, not disappointed at all. We'll get the striping out of the way. I love the striping here. I think the striping looks so good behind that logo. I like that the torso doesn't just bleed down into nothing. I like how it's got the stripes in the torso, and then at the bottom of the torso it also has the stripes again. I think that looks really good. I'll also say like the flow of this jersey is amazing. The fact it's got like a black stripe, then a burgundy one, or an off-white one at the bottom. It's the same thickness as the stripes in the torso, and then the neck being all black like also matches the striping. It's pretty much the exact same thickness, so like it kind of just continues up the jersey. That looks great. I even like the little laces. I like how the laces have the cross in it. I think that looks quite nice instead of just like your normal laces like the one on the jersey behind me here. I think the cross actually looks pretty good. You got the shoulder patch up there, obviously. Back of the collar, it says Chicago Blackhawks, and then it has 4 stars in there, which also looks good. So this is, I will say again, I guess, because you can tell in the collar, this is their premium one. So this is the jersey that we would all be buying, and it's the same as the Adidas ones behind me. You got the sleeve logo, and I'm going to be honest, that's not something like I absolutely love. I don't hate the sleeve logo. I'm just not in love with it. I do think it looks really good on this jersey. Like, by no means do I think it ruins the jersey. I'd kind of be curious to see where the numbers are on this too. If they're going to be up on the shoulder, even though it's a shoulder patch, or if they'll be above those crazy stripes, because then you would have the sleeve patch, shoulder patches on the sleeve, and numbers right above it. That could be a little bit interesting to me to see how that would look. It could look very just bombarded on the sleeve. So it would be interesting to see if they put the numbers on the shoulder or not. Then we get to my favorite part. This is my favorite part of the whole entire jersey, and it's the logo. So what I love about this thing is it takes already a very nice Chicago Blackhawks logo, and it adds just elements to it. I love the Chicago Blackhawks text that wraps around. It looks so bold. It allows the logo with the color on the inside to just like absolutely pop on this thing. I also like how it still has the 4 stars. You got 2 on each side. I mean, to me, that logo is probably one of the best Chicago Blackhawks logos that have ever been released. It could be a hot take because just the main one looks really good, but I really like this one. It's actually my absolute favorite part about this jersey. We'll dive into some up-close looks. We'll look at the shoulder, or it's not shoulder patch, it's a sleeve patch, I guess, first. And you can see it. It looks really good there. Not a lot to it. It's just off-white and red, but I think it fits, and it's going to look good in the off-white and black stripes on the sleeve. And then we have the logo. Again, something that Adidas always did really well, and apparently Fanatics is as well, and that's the chain stitching. That looks amazing. Like it looks like it's that felt material which they use on Winter Classic logos all the time, which is just like the super soft but thick material. It looks so good. The chain stitching in the feathers look amazing. I mean, I think all around this is an incredible logo. The stitching looks fantastic. Like I'm looking at it right now on my phone. This looks so good. I'm actually in love with this jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's kind of one that I want, which is crazy because Fanatics is gonna come out with jerseys, and I've been telling myself I'm probably not going to get a lot. I don't really want to. But then I see this, and it makes me hopeful because I want this thing. I don't have a Chicago Blackhawks jersey anymore, so this might be the one I got to get. Also, I'll point out one last thing before we end the video here, is it's got a little patch on the bottom of the jersey. You can see it. It's got one of like the Chicago stars in it. That's in their flag. So it's very interesting that it's got a little patch at the bottom. It's like what, I guess it's like what the reverse retros had at the bottom of the jersey. It had just another little patch that had reverse retro logo on it. It's very interesting that it looks like this has it, and I don't know if it's just the inside of the jersey or if it's going to be on the outside. So I don't know if it's going to be just on the back of the inside or the outside or what's going on there, but that's very interesting. And then also, I've noticed this before on other Fanatics kind of jerseys that have leaked, and I'm very curious if this is going to be a trend that kind of happens, but they have on the back, inside of the jersey, it says NHL Winter Classic. Now, on the, I think it was the Anaheim Ducks one, it actually said Anaheim Ducks in there. So I don't know if every jersey is going to have kind of the name of what it is or the team it is in the inside. I don't know if I love that yet. I'm going to have to see it and like kind of see what it looks like in person to decide, but I don't know. That's just a thing I noticed, and I've noticed it on a couple. But yeah, you guys are going to have to let me know down in the comments your guys' thoughts on this. I'm rating this a clean like 9.5 out of 10. I think it's pretty much a perfect jersey. The half point that I'm not giving it is because I'm undecided on where the numbers are going to be, and that's going to be a big thing for me. I think the shoulders would look so good for the numbers, but they have the shoulder patch. So I'm going to have to see how it looks with numbers before I make a final decision or give it that like potential perfect rating, but I'll give it a 9.5 for now. Yeah, let me know down in the comments your guys' thoughts. As always, if you guys are new, and me a lot if you subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.